Today we are going to learn how can we bootstrapify our Django forms. For example, this is our Django form which has been rendered in a way that it is bootstrapped. It is using Bootstrap. So by default our original Django forms is rendered as this. So this doesn't looks nice at all. So we are going to see how can we convert this form into this version. One very easy thing that we can use is to use Django Crispy Forms. So Django Crispy Forms is very handy but I don't like one thing about it, that the customization, if we want to customize this, then it becomes very difficult. If you come to this Stack Overflow answer, you can see that there is option for customization of Django Crispy Forms, but personally I find that by using the other method that I am going to show you is much easier than customizing the crispy forms. So let us first see that how I rendered this HTML form. So our models.py file looks like this. So this is our blog model which has a title which is a char field of maxland. This it doesn't matter much. Content, then location is a char field, but we have provided choices equals location choices. So basically it is a choice field or a drop down menu. And our content, this one is a text area or a text field. So one thing that we can do it to render it is we can specify forms.py file which looks like this. We specify the fields that we want to show to the front-end user. So if we just render our form in the HTML, so this part shows how we are rendering the form from forms.py file. So we have this variable form which is coming from forms.py file. Let me show you the views.py file to get an idea how I am giving this form. So this is our views.py file from where I am taking an instance of this model form from forms.py, and this one, this is for get method. So I am taking an instance of blog model from forms.py file and I am passing that instance in a variable name formed in a variable named form. So in the front end part, in the HTML part, I am specifying this variable form. So this gets rendered out as such. So this is our text area, this is the title, and this is our choice field or drop down menu, and we want to convert it into this bootstrap form. So let us see how can we convert it. So in the forms.py file we have to specify a variable named widgets actually, which will be a dictionary of the fields that we want to modify or the fields that we want to bootstrapify. Sorry for the inconvenience. So our title field will actually take an instance of forms.text input, and in this we have to specify the attributes, which will be again a dictionary in which we will specify a class, and we are going to use bootstrap. So I am writing form control. That's all. Now we want to modify the content, that is the text area part. So for text area we have to write here forms.text area, and again we are going the attribute, actually it is attrs attributes equals, again we have to specify the same thing, class of form control, and the last one is our location field. So it is a choice field. Forms.select. So in this we are writing from forms.select, and it will again have the same parameters. I'm saving it and just reloading our HTML form. Let me check if my server is running. Yeah, so this is how we converted our normal Django form into a Bootstrap form. So now we have the option to customize it even further. For example, we can put here ID, we can put here placeholders. So let me show you an example of placeholder. Please enter a title. I'm saving it and reloading our page. There is some, it might not be saved, or let me just restart my server. Actually, whenever Django sees some difference, it should automatically restart my server, but my laptop is a bit slow, so that's why this problem occurs sometimes. Yeah, so now we are having a placeholder. In the very same way, we can pass ID, we can pass many more parameters that we see in our normal HTML form. So this is how we can customize our forms to in a much better way, and this gives us much better look and feel of our Django forms. So that was all for today. We will learn even more things in our upcoming lectures, so stay tuned for that.